Hello everyone, this is Vicki Verley. Thank you so much for joining me for your monthly tarot scopes. These monthly mini readings offer a glimpse into what it's really like to have a personal consultation with me. A private reading is much more personal and in-depth. I psychically tune into your energy and get visions and impressions that are specific only to you. If you would like to order a personal reading from me, or check out some of the other products and services that I offer, you can do so by checking out the link below. And now, without further ado, on to the reading. Hi Libra, welcome to your June of 2015 tarot scope and animal totem. It's hard to believe that this year is halfway gone. I can't believe it. But anyways, let's get these cards going. This is the Hanson Roberts deck that I use. People have asked me, Hanson Roberts. I've used it for years and years for clients. I've worn out lots of them. I don't know what to do. Somebody said you bury old tarot decks. I'm not sure. Not sure what to do. I have them all just in a drawer, but they're like worn down to nubs. So this one's still got some. It's still kind of slick. It's still got a little bit of. Not nearly ready for the tarot deck graveyard yet. Let's see. Okay, let's see what's going on for Libras. Well, you got the Tower here. I mean, it came out. It came out. So, Tower is a big change up. Big changes in your life. Things culminating, things coming to a head. You know, explosions, eruptions. You know, that moon is standing out to me, that full moon. And I believe we are going to have a full moon on the 2nd, June 2nd. Yeah, there is. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to predict that that's the day, but full moon is also the symbol of that. Things coming to a head, things culminating. But it looks like you're going to get out of it okay. You know, whatever the case. Six of Swords, look how he's going away from there. You know, he's making it out of there. And this is also a card of coming out of turbulence and moving into the smoother sailing and going more towards your goals. Sometimes we need a Tower just to jolt us out of a bad situation. Sometimes that's how it goes. Maybe we stay and suffer. You know, we stay and we suffer. And, you know, and that could be the case here because Eight of Swords is here. So it's like you were in a bind anyway, or you were suffering anyway, or you were, worried about it anyway. Many of you are probably worried about it anyway. And if you are, I hate to tell you, it's probably going to happen. You know, it could be like layoffs or something like that. I mean, it really could. But it's not a gloom and doom reading at all. I mean, you've got some good things here. And again, the Tower is always necessary. It's a necessary clearing. So say if it was somebody's going to get, this is your company and you get laid off or your pensions get cut or something like that happens, you know, it's forcing you to make a change, whereas you maybe wouldn't have otherwise. That's always the Tower energy. Tower is always needed. And the Tower just doesn't usually come out of nowhere. You feel it coming. It's building, it's building, it's building, and then it erupts. So this isn't just I don't feel like for most of you it's just a surprise, okay? And it's, it may not even be you. It could be somebody else. Yeah, because I'm feeling all this love stuff and everything. You know, this comes, I don't know if it's just coincidentally, there's no such thing as coincidence. But I don't know if it's just like, okay, it happens to be timing out at the same time. Like, maybe somebody loses their job, but then you decide, so you have to move to go to a different job, and you meet the love of your life. Or maybe you were working so hard all the time, and you weren't taking time for your relationship. And then you get this laid off thing or whatever happens, and then you have more time to nurture your relationship or appreciate the loved ones in your life, you know. But that's what it seems like. It's like this happens, you break free, and then love comes in. Then the focus is really on love. The Lover's upright is here. So that's always a good sign. You know, Lovers, you could take it as a very sexual card. I don't always. Especially my deck, because my deck is You know, they're fully clothed and they're just putting flowers in each other's hair, and the angels are there and they're in the garden. You know, it's not really like it's blatantly really sexual. It's very much a love card, angelic and everything. But I totally will use it for that, especially like if there's a lot of rods around it. Then it's like, oh, it's very sexual. But in this case, there's not a lot of rods around it. The Two of Cups in reverse here, which is interesting. That is usually a breakup of a relationship. Some of you may be breaking a relationship and going with somebody else. Or maybe somebody breaks up with you and you're hurt about it, but you end up with somebody even better. You know, you end up in a better situation. Let's just put it that way. And not just better financially or whatever. It's more about the vibes and the feelings and the love energy. Feel a lot of love energy around you guys, Libra. I mean, you're ruled by Venus anyway. You are lovey. You know, love is a big part of your vibe, your persona. You know, and this feels like a real happy love thing. Also, I want to say, the Queen of Rods is up here. She just pulled my eye up there. It could be a woman. It could be a fire sign woman, a Leo, Aries, Sag, or any kind of fire sign person. But say if this was a job, say like this company laid off a ton of people, and you or your spouse or somebody loses their job, or your family member. This woman remembers you. Like say, let's just use the scenario that it's you, okay? You lose your job. This woman, man, whoever, this fire sign person, they remember you. And they know that you do good work. And I want to say that they want to get you back on their team. That's the words I want to use. So, I mean, maybe you'll get laid off, you'll have a 6-month vacation, and then this person's going to get into some other company and give you a call. Like, I always loved your work when you did this. You want to come in with me now. You know, this is one of the things, or maybe just give you a glowing recommendation. Could be. But I'm feeling like this person, you did some good stuff, and they noticed it, and they're not going to forget it. And it could benefit you later on. I'm feeling the strongest is they're going to bring you in on their future projects. Like it's not even like, say you got laid off, it's not even like you have to go running scrambling for a job necessarily. Take this summer off, be with your loved ones, reconnect with your people, and nurture your relationships. And then maybe you'll get a call from her later. That she's I'm not saying you shouldn't be looking for a job, but I feel like that's how it is. Or maybe a recommendation or something like that. I feel like there's going to be money for you. And I'm feeling real strong like it's about 4 months, 4 to 6 months here. Like, you know, or maybe this was building up for about 4 months, too. That could have been, too. And again, I don't feel like this is out of the blue. If the company folded, people knew about it. There was talk. The writing was on the wall, no matter what the situation. That's what I want to say. The writing was on the wall. It's no big shocker here. Okay? This lovers thing down here, though, Queen of Pentacles is very much involved in this. I want to say for some of you, this is like an older woman, your grandmother, your mother, and this may be the last time you're going to have with her. You know, because then you're going to get back to work and be real busy, or if she lives somewhere else, go visit her, spend the summer with her. I mean, him or her, I guess, because, you know, there's too many people to pin it down like that. But I'm feeling like a real familial vibe. Like they're not going to be around much longer, you know, or able to do things and enjoy things much longer because they're getting much older now. So I would take that opportunity to reconnect with that person. I'm feeling very much mother or daughter, you know. So if it's not your mother, maybe it's your daughter. You know, maybe take your daughter on a trip. Maybe they do give you your pension. You know, well, let's take this. You know, don't worry. Well, I should be saving this, and oh no, blah blah blah. Start worrying and freaking out. Take your daughter on a trip, or, you know, whoever, maybe your son, whoever. I mean, this could be lover, you know, partner, lover. I'm not ruling that out, but I'm feeling so much strength about family. So even if it was, you know, maybe it's you and just your lover, but maybe it's, you know, you and your lover, your child, their child, your brother, sister. You know, it feels like you're getting to the place of this is what really matters to me in life. And maybe you'd sort of lost sight of that because you've been worried about this other stuff for so long. Get back to what really matters in your life, the people you love, right? So that's real strong. Some of you could be falling in love. Maybe you're going to go to a new job and meet somebody. And I always tell people, just because you go to a new job and meet somebody, that doesn't always mean that it's a coworker. If you go to a new job, you go to everything changes. You go to a different restaurants for lunch, you take a different route home, you stop at a different place for groceries, gas, you know, whatever. It puts you on a whole other road, and it puts you in contact with all sorts of different people along that path. But often the job might be you know, if you hadn't been at work, you wouldn't have ate lunch at that restaurant. So that's why, you know, sometimes the new job has something to do with it, but it's not, oh, you're going to have an office love affair. You know, that's not always what that means, okay? All right, so let me go. We're going to go ahead and change over gears here and get onto these animal totems. Now, you know that if you haven't watched this, one of my videos before, this is my deck. Oh, this card has stayed. I just wanted to look at it. News is coming. Okay. This is my actual deck. I drew all the pictures. I made all the definitions. And it's called the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle Cards. And it is available for sale. So we're going to pull a card for Libra for, I have more than one. I only want to get one card. Card for Libra for June 2015. Is this one? Yeah, it's one. Lion. Okay. Majestic, generous, fierce, proud. Courageous king of the beasts. Sublime leadership inspires loyalty. Delegate authority, then bask in the sun. Well, that's all true about Leo, you know, and everything. But also, I think of Leo in astrology. Maybe somebody you're going to be involved with is a Leo, number one. Maybe that's what this person is, this fire person up here. Or happening in the time of Leo. But secondly, think of Leos. It's the 5th house in astrology, Leos. That's what they're all about. They're about having love and having fun, and they're so gregarious. You know, so it's like embracing that energy. It also has a lot to do with dignity and pride. You know, don't allow yourself to be lowered. Okay, so like I said, I did create these cards on my own. And when I was making them, I asked Spirit to there be messages there. There'd be some subliminal messages and images and stuff. So take a second, look at this card. I mean, does anything stand out to you? If so, I'd like to hear about it. Do you get any vibes from it? And additionally, if you see a lion, know that that's confirmation. So if you see a lion, either a real lion or a film of a lion or imagery of a lion, or it could just show up in so many different ways, know that that's confirmation, number one. And I like to hear about that. So if you do get that, take time to leave in the comments. I really appreciate it. Okay, stay tuned. I got a couple of things to tell you about, and I'll see you next month. Hey everyone, before we go, if you go on my main channel, you can find out more information about me, including how to get a reading. And you can check out, there's a bunch of links here. I have a couple of other channels, a music channel, and then a children's music channel, the Learning Songs for Kids. So if you have little kids or anybody, you can find links to all that on my main page. Under the About section, you can find everything. How to order. I do the personalized mandalas, my books, it's all listed here. And that's at the top if you're on home. This is the main channel page. You go home. And then it's videos, playlists, channels, discussions about. Also, I believe I will have a link, a subscribe link on the video itself. And then I usually say something like goods and services. Well, that'll take you to it. Where that actually takes you to is this Order a Mandala page, which is the Tapestry of Life. But there's all sorts of stuff. If you keep going down here, you've got the animal totem cards. There's a link below to buy that. And all the readings. See, it says readings. And I have all the readings. There's personal readings. And then at the very bottom, too, is make a donation. I'm usually try to keep it booking like 2 weeks out or so. I try not to let it get too far beyond there. I'll start filling in holes. But I try to stay like 2 to 3 weeks out on the booking, so you don't have to wait months or anything to get a reading with me. If you're watching this to learn how to read tarot, if you noticed I had the book there, it's Tarot in the Modern World. I wrote this book on tarot. It's a real good, easy to understand book about tarot. It's available on Amazon, Tarot in the Modern World. There's links to that. And then, of course, the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards, which I pulled for you at the very end of the last reading. You know, that's also going to be on here on the, you can get it from the About section or from this Order the Mandala page. So it's all there, you know, it's all there. And the goods and services, I believe, takes you to this Order the Mandala page, okay? All right, so have a great June. Remember, you are love and beauty incarnate, and I'll speak to you soon.